One of the most extraordinary truths at the heart of the Christian faith is that God forgives. Not grudgingly, not occasionally, but as an expression of his very nature. Mercy is not a concession God makes, it is who he is. Our readings tonight bring this into sharp focus. The prophet Micah, surveying the unfaithfulness of God's people, bursts into praise. Who is a God like you, pardoning iniquity and passing over transgression? He does not retain his anger forever, because he delights in showing mercy. You will cast all our sins into the depths of the sea. This is not abstract language. Micah is describing a God who chooses mercy over wrath, a God who removes sin entirely from view, consigning it to the depths. It is a vivid picture of complete and irreversible forgiveness. Psalm 51, traditionally attributed to David after his sin in Bethsaida, gives us the human response to this divine character. The psalmist does not attempt to justify himself nor to minimize his failings. Instead, he throws himself entirely on the mercy of God. Have mercy upon me, O God, after thy great goodness. According to the multitude of thy mercies, do away mine offences. David recognizes that forgiveness begins and ends with God. It is not earned, it is received. His words are marked by honesty, humility, and trust in God's steadfast love. And then in Luke's Gospel, we hear perhaps one of the most famous parables of all, the story of the prodigal son. Here Jesus paints a picture of a father whose mercy is inexhaustible. The younger son, having a complete mess of his life, finally returns home with little more than a rehearsed apology. But what meets him is not suspicion or reproach, but a welcome beyond anything he could have expected. The parable reminds us that God's mercy is neither naive nor conditional. It is deliberate and restorative. The son is not merely tolerated, he is restored to his place in the household. He is clothed, embraced, and celebrated. This is the kind of mercy that goes beyond pardon. It brings reconciliation and joy. Taken together, these passages show us that forgiveness is not a marginal feature of God's activity. It is the heartbeat of his relationship with his people. He delights to forgive. He meets our honest confession with abundant mercy. He restores what is broken and welcomes us home. And that mercy is not only something we receive, it is something we are called to embody. The Church, at her best, is a community shaped by this divine mercy, a people who forgive as they have been forgiven, who refuse to let bitterness take root, who hold out to others the same grace that has transformed their lives. In a world often marked by division, suspicion, and the quickness to condemn, the witness of mercy is quietly revolutionary. It says that no failure is final, no wound beyond healing, no person beyond the reach of God's love. As we reflect this evening, may we allow these scriptures to renew our confidence in God's mercy. May we bring before him all that is in need of forgiveness in our own lives and in our communities, and trust that he will cast it into the depths of the sea. May we become more and more a people who live what we have received, people shaped by mercy, quick to forgive and ready to welcome others with the same grace that has welcomed us.